What is happening? And man, am I super happy to see news like this. Sony is actually going to be making a handheld to compete with Nintendo, Microsoft. Now, you might be thinking, wait, where does Microsoft come into all of this? So pretty much what's actually being mentioned here is that Sony is currently making a handheld gaming system that allows people to play PS5 games anywhere. And according to Bloomberg, the console is being developed to compete against Nintendo and Microsoft in the portable gaming market and is likely years away from launch. And that is, I think, one of the main things is years away from launch, obviously, if Sony decides to even release it in any way, shape or form. And so that could be very, very interesting. Now, I love how they have pictured here this PlayStation Portal of all things, but you know, hey, it is what it is. So, what does the future of the portable gaming market actually look like? Pretty much what we're kind of looking at the moment is Xbox is looking to make their own handheld into the market. The new Switch, whatever it is, that has not officially been announced, but we know is in the works to some extent, is also going to be on the market during that time. And lest we forget, there are also portable PCs on the market, specifically the Asus ROG Ally, the Aya Neo, the Steam Deck. Like, all of these different products are going to be available at the same time as well. Now, there's a handful of interesting aspects to this that I kind of wanted to cover. So before I get into any more details, just wanted to say, hey, if you like my videos, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below on your thoughts, opinions, and feelings about everything that's going on about this, because I feel like there's a lot that this could really go into, and I'm going to cover those things now. So specifically the idea of the PSP and PS Vita, which were like older PlayStation devices pretty much. The PSP was great, absolutely loved it myself personally. The PS Vita only got supported a little bit, but then failed because Sony didn't actually put enough juice into making more first party titles. But the thing is that the PS Vita actually got more first party support than the PSVR 2 did. So I think with all things considered, PSVR 2 was never going to succeed. And with regards to PS Vita, like, I just wish Sony stuck with it longer, but instead it only kept going because of indies and Japanese developers specifically. So I personally am hurt by the idea of the actual PS Vita, you know, not getting supported enough or not lasting as long as it potentially could have. Now, it says here that it allows users to play PS5 games anywhere, which is actually really interesting because you do need a decent amount of power to be able to play PS5 games, but also what the heck does that even mean anymore? Because all things considered, most PS5 games are available on PS4. Unless they're specifically making it to play the PS5 versions of those games, I feel like whatever this portable device that's going to be coming out after the PS6 launches, who knows, like, you know, whenever that's going to be, again, years away from launch currently, if again Sony decides to release it at all. I feel like that's a very important statement here, that potentially, even if it does come out, the PS6 would be out, but you would majority of the time be playing technically PS4/PS5 games, since there aren't any true PS5 games that really make use of the tech. Sure, you could say something like Ratchet and Clank and Demon Souls Remake or whatever have you, but keeping in mind that Demon Souls Remake is a remake of a PS3 game, and with regards to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, or Ripped Apart as I like to call it, the whole use of the SSD was kind of a lie now that the game is actually on PC, I think, all things considered. So we're kind of waiting for what that, you know, killer app is going to be on the PS5. There just really isn't that many at the moment, especially with games going to PC, all things considered. Though, with that being said, even though the device that we're going to be getting, the portable device, whatever it may be, is going to be lacking in power, we are definitely looking at something like PSSR, which is going to take some massive strides, I'm pretty sure. Because if you guys don't already know, PSSR is PlayStation Spectral Resolution, PSSR, PS5, there we go, which is PS5 Pros upscaling technology, and so I could absolutely see PlayStation's spectral super resolution to actually be a massive proponent on making games run better and more smoother on the actual device itself. So while the device might be somewhat underpowered due to the fact you need to have some level of portability to it, I could see PSSR actually allowing for some AI frame generation and things like that. And then there's this whole other thing with PlayStation Link, which is a bit of a worry. So for those of you guys that don't know, PlayStation Link is how devices are going to connect to your, like, say for example, PS Portal. So your PlayStation Portal does not actually have Bluetooth. Instead, it has something called PlayStation Link, and the only way to be able to use devices with your PlayStation Portal is to use PlayStation Link devices specifically. So you would need to actually buy PlayStation headphones that are slightly more upmarket in price, or PlayStation earbuds, in order to be able to connect to hear the actual audio. Of course, I'm pretty sure the device itself is going to have speakers, but the problem with PlayStation Link is the same thing that I had with how the PSP and PS Vita specifically were treated regarding their memory cards, that this is all proprietary tech, and if there's one thing that kills technology, it's if that tech remains proprietary. And so, I mean, we have examples like the Pulse Elite wireless headset and the Pulse Explore wireless earbuds, which are examples of devices that do use PlayStation Link with the PlayStation Portal. That being said, however, these devices, the Elite wireless and the Explore wireless earbuds, can be connected to devices through Bluetooth, but just if you're using it on a PlayStation device, it's most likely going to prefer or primarily only use PlayStation Link. But that's just kind of like the thoughts and feelings that I've kind of got going on at the moment. Some information regarding what's happened so far regarding PlayStation, the portable market, what we're kind of looking at into the future and things like that. So let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 400 subs in the not too distant future, and with all that being said, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.